Today I'm going to be breaking down how you can use a Queen charge here at Townhall 8 to 3-star any base. So the Queen down here at Townhall 8 is a fairly new addition to the game, and if you're a Townhall 8 veteran, you're not going to be used to having her. She has always been a Townhall 9 exclusive. You've never been able to use her before, but now suddenly they have given us access to a level 10 Queen down here at Townhall 8. So I thought it was time to experiment and do a Queen charge. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, and because we cannot get Lava Hounds at Townhall 8, we're going to be coming in with a slight variation, which includes some giants and balloons. So let's jump in and break it down. So if you have not used a Queen charge before, it's a fairly simple concept. What we're going to be doing is first of all creating a little bit of a funnel. So to do that, we're actually going to use some minions or some wizards. Now in this particular case, we've identified a couple of buildings that aren't going to be in range of any of those air targeting defenses, so we can go ahead and allow those minions just to do a little bit of trickle damage and take down those outer buildings. We only need 4 healers to take down or to keep up, should I say, our Queen on this particular one. Most of the time with our Queen charges we're going to be bringing 5 healers, but because we're fairly limited with troop space here at Townhall 8, 4 healers will do the job. Now before we go any further, clan castle troops, they are definitely something you're going to need to take down. Clan castle troops and 2 air defenses, that's what we're looking to take down with our Queen charge, and of course they can do a lot of damage. So when you're going to come up against those enemy clan castle troops like we are here, use a rage spell. It's absolutely a necessity to use that rage spell, and even while doing it, you guys will see we still had to go ahead and pop our Queen ability. Sometimes things don't quite work out your way, but ideally you want to hold on to that Queen ability for further into the base. But if you have to use it, then do not be scared. You have another rage spell which you can use to help protect up your Queen, and when she starts to take too much damage like she is right here, you can go ahead and use that rage spell. Now the good thing about this is typically your Queen is going to be in that rage spell for a good portion of time. Now on to the next portion of our attack. What we're going to use is an earthquake spell. We're going to try and catch as many defenses with that earthquake spell as possible. So you'll see for us here, we're catching this top air defense, which is actually going to be the one we're using the lightning spells on, the sweeper, the wizard tower, the archer tower, and then multiple other defenses. We're looking to try and maximize the value we are getting from them. We're then going to use those lightning spells at that top left hand side, taking down 3 of those defenses, one of which is the air sweeper and one of which is of course that air defense. Continuing with that Queen charge, taking down the second air defense over here on that right hand side of the base. This leaves only 1 air defense left up in the core of the base. Now typically when you get to around the 1 minute 30 portion of your attack, you're going to want to start with your giant and balloon section. Now what we're going to be using those giants for is basically to tank for those archer towers and wizard towers. Those are the ones that are going to be doing the maximum damage to your balloons, so those are the ones we're going to be tanking for. You're going to want to use and deploy your giants in groups of 2 or 3, and your balloons are always going to come in groups of 3 as well. Keep an eye on your Queen because unfortunately, yep, she can get hit by the enemy king. If we still had her ability at that point, she potentially could have grabbed some value for us at the end, but it's not the end of the world. We've still got plenty of balloons pushing on through, and the MVP of this one, other than the Queen, is going to be the Dragon Rider that you're bringing in your clan castle. The Dragon Rider down here at Townhall 8 is a little bit broken. It can get an exceptional amount of value, and it's going to help you tidy up these remaining defenses. So just to recap on what we're doing right there, Queen is used to take care of the enemy clan castle troops and 2 of those air defenses. You're going to be using your lightning spells on the 3rd air defense as well as any other defenses you can catch when you use them, and then you're going to go ahead and use the giants to tank for the archer towers and wizard towers, and those balloons in groups of 3 are then going to be coming in to clear up the rest of those defenses, and that Dragon Rider can pick off anything as well. So you guys can see, finishing off this one, that is going to be a 3-star using Queen charge balloon balloons down here at Townhall 8. We do have a couple more examples, so we'll jump in and take a look at them. Alright, so moving on to that next example, again we're going to be coming in with our queen charge. In this particular example though, we're actually deploying our queen super close into the base, and that's so we can tank this archer tower down here towards this bottom section of the base. We can use it to tank and hopefully get a couple of balloons in. On this particular one, I actually forgot that air defense would of course just snipe off those balloons, so not the smartest play on my point, but we do still get at least one shot off there, damaging that archer tower up a little bit. But again, creating that funnel, super important here. Using your wizards and minions to funnel as much as you possibly need. We're then going to bring in our wall breakers. That's going to give us access into this compartment here. Honestly, it was not the smartest play for me, because opening up this compartment here meant our queen was going to walk in and then she's going to have to try and break out. But ideally, I wanted her to actually walk up this middle channel to go in towards this back end air defense right here. But regardless, we're still going to push on through. Now, like I said, what we're looking to do with our queen is try to take down 2 of those air defenses, if at all possible. And of course, the all important thing is those clan castle troops. They are going to be one of the most deadly things you can come up against here at Townhall 8. And a dragon is basically a walking air defense on wings. So we're definitely going to want to make sure we take down the clan castle troops. It's going to be coming out right here. So we are of course going to use that rage spell. Now unfortunately this archer tower here does decide it's going to pick off one of our healers, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to then get the rest of our troops coming in. We do pick up a red bomb pretty early on in this one. But again, deploying our balloons down in groups of 2 or 3 just to try to do maximum value and take down those defenses. Giants, of course, are going to be used to tank, and there is that earthquake spell going to be coming in right there. Now we're just waiting to actually see where our queen is going to be walking and which one of these air defenses she is hopefully going to be taking down. Keep an eye on your queen's health, because that's what we wanted to avoid. We wanted to avoid popping her ability, but I was a little bit late there on the rage spell, so unfortunately we did end up popping that queen ability as well as deploying our rage. But when it comes to queen's equipment, you guys can bring whatever you want. Honestly, the frozen arrow is a really great option, but you can use whatever you want. I ended up using those lightning spells on the air defense and the wizard tower right there. We're then going to bring in our dragon rider over from this left hand side. That's going to be used to take down a few of these defenses over here, and then we're going to be going hell for leather and pushing hard as we possibly can right into these final few defenses. Those giants are going to be used to tank, and then of course those balloons are going to be flying overhead right in towards this final air defense. But we are going to be able to pull in that 3-star, but what you need to keep in mind is this strategy can end up being super close on time. So if you have those cleanup troops available, deploy them as soon as they are just ready to start cleaning up the base. So don't wait until the last second and then realize you're probably going to time fail and then put them in. Basically, as soon as your balloons have taken out a section of the base, deploy those minions or wizards in behind. But this one, again, going to be a 3-star. Our queen surviving all the way through to the end. And it's giving, giving some pretty good vibes right here. So we have one more example of a queen charge here at Townhall 8. We'll jump in and take a look at it. So before we go any further, just to let you know, the link for this particular strategy is down in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and pick that one up. The clan castle troops, of course, we have the dragon rider and we have that earthquake spell. Now, while you're down there, feel free to hit the like button and comment down below what is your favorite strategy here at Townhall 8. But let's jump in and look at the final example of a queen charge balloon strategy, which honestly I never thought I would say here at Townhall 8. So again, using a couple of those minions, we've picked off parts of the base that we know those minions aren't going to be under any fire. We've got one over here on the elixir collector, and then this one here is pretty much free until it gets in range of the wizard tower or the archer tower. We're then looking for our queen to push in. These are the 2 air defenses I have identified. We're going to be using the earthquake spell early on and those lightning spells on the back end of this one. I actually thought I might be able to sneak a balloon through onto this cannon to take it down, but unfortunately it's actually in range of both of those archer towers. So it's not the end of the world, because a cannon really isn't going to cause us too many issues when we're coming in with a predominantly air-based strategy right here. But those minions have done the perfect job creating that funnel. They have both came in and cleared out 2 buildings each, allowing our queen to go the direction we want her to. She is going to actually go into this cannon and wizard tower first, but it's not a problem for us as long as we create that funnel, which this minion over here is doing exactly that. Keeping an eye on the clock, you guys will see we've already eaten up quite a lot of the time. We've got 2 air defenses left up, but both of which we're looking to take down with our queen, sprinkling in those wall breakers. It's going to take 2 wall breakers to open up a compartment right there, and here come those clan castle troops. So again, making sure we just protect our queen as much as possible, dropping down that rage spell, and if you need to use your queen ability, don't be scared to do so. Now here comes the rest of our troops. We're going to be deploying down double giants and then double or even triple balloons. Those are going to be used to try and take down these archer towers over here towards this right hand side of the base. Unfortunately, I ended up going for double loon deployment rather than triple loon deployment. So again, like I said, you're going to want to deploy them down in groups of 3 rather than groups of 2. But anyway, our queen unfortunately gets stalled up there on the enemy king, but we still had that rage spell, so it's not a problem for us at all. She's then going to push on through and finally get onto that 3rd and final air defense. That's going to go down right there. The Dragon Rider doing a brilliant job just helping to take down some of these final defenses, and we have a balloon parade to push through the back end of this one. Again, I've already considered putting those cleanup troops in. We've got the wizards, the minions all going to be coming in, cleaning up the rest of this base. Be super careful and keep in the back of your mind there may be builder huts on the corners, so you could potentially need to use your wizards or minions to help clean those up. But it is going to be a beautiful 3-star, and those balloons have done a brilliant job cleaning up this one and bringing in that 3rd and final 3-star here at Townhall 8. So if you guys do enjoy seeing these strategies, these new exciting strategies, definitely let me know. I would love to know if you want to see more stuff just like this, or if you want to just see the old school classic stuff. While you're at it, feel free to subscribe to us here at the Barracks. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the daily uploads that I've been putting out for over a month now. I've been putting in a lot of time behind the scenes, so I would super appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.